Do you need a little more firepower at your local rec play courts or in a tournament? Heck yeah, I know I do. Shots of Destruction series from Pickleball Pirates. This shot is extremely effective in blowing up your opponents. I'll tell you how to set it up. I'll tell you how to hit it. I'll tell you what not to do. And let's get ready to have a good day. And we go to the courts. Shots of Destruction series. We have Yang here. He is, what's your rating, Yang?
Probably below 4.0, 3.5, above, something like that.
He's a good player, I know it. He's a sandbagger. Basically, Yang, in this lesson, we're gonna learn a shot of destruction you can use with a passive dink. We're really gonna brush up a lot with that forehand, and it's gonna hit and explode.
Exhibit A, Joe Perez hitting the shot of destruction. See here.
Especially with this fence on this court, it's a really effective shot in parks and rec play and tournaments across the country. If you're coming from table tennis, you're going to be able to hit the shot from day one. Tennis players, you might have too big of a swing. We're not really worried about the ATP. If our opponent's somewhat towards the middle and we hit the shot, it should blow up and they should not have a chance at the ATP. So we're dinking forehand to forehand, right? Beautiful, and Yang really brushes up, but then it's that shot right there. And I have that. You see Joe Perez will go to it. It's a lot more effective, right? He's really brushing up. He's pushing off that right leg a lot. What you see a lot of people do is this. They really, right? They're not pushing off that right leg, and it's extremely important to do so. One thing I would suggest if you're really struggling hitting this shot is to get a little lower. We're getting our power from the ground, right? So we really want to push up with our legs when we're hitting this shot so it can be more consistent and we can do it all the time. Beautiful, right? I can't do it on that one. Right there, boom, boom, right? Really push off this right leg. And again, some people don't do this. Too long of a swing. We want to hit it really out in front of us, not behind us, so we can get over it, right? Let's see if you can do it. Now, Young, your dink, you're really pushing up already. So what I would tell you to do, be a little briefer, go a little this way. Try it, here we go. A little deader dink. Beautiful, now the wind's blowing this way, right? Think about that at home. It's tougher to hit when the wind's blowing this way, right? If you're in a tournament, the wind's going this way, we're on this side, it's a lot more effective shot. If you're playing in a tournament or rec play and the ball's somewhat behind you, I would not recommend this shot. It's an offensive shot and we need a dead dink to hit it. For those of you at home that don't know what a dead dink is, it's a pickleball hit over the net with not a lot of spin or speed, so we can be offensive with it and hit this shot of destruction. If you look at the video, he can push off this right leg a little more, right? To get a little more compact. Push back, whoa, right? And then you're already going towards the middle as well. Perfect. So you hit the shot when you get a dead dink to your forehand. If you do miss this shot, it's gonna sit up, right? Like that one, not a dead dink. Dead dink, yeah, right, dead dink, beautiful, beautiful. How do we set the shot of destruction up? When we're in a dinking battle, I like to keep hitting middle periodically, right? When we hit middle and they somewhat are out of balance, our momentum's still going towards the middle of the court, we get a dead dink because they're really out of position and we can hit the shot of destruction and feel so good. Keep doing, very nice, very nice. Beautiful. Now, Young, do you mind coming right here? Now, what grip do you have?
I typically like this. Maybe
Are you shaking hands with it? It's almost
a little bit, like this is continental, this is western. I mean, probably, kind of 40% continental.
So what I'm seeing, it's continental with a little more western, right?
Yeah.
continental, a little more Western.
I try to able to do the top spin if you hit the ball like this.
Again, when you're really pushing off with that right leg, making it more compact. If it's a little more loopy, it's going to sit up. Now, have you ever met me before?
I saw you on the YouTube video.
I was so happy you're here. You made my video. Thanks so much. If you want to drill this and have no friends, there's a dink setting on the Titan fully programmable ball machine. Tons of sequences. It's app-based. Take a look at the review. Here we go. Boom, I think I got it. Wow, that's beautiful. Now for those at home, this does give away the ATP, right? Yeah. You some do it. Think about that. I'm talking too much. Here we go. That dink. Little too loopy. What I would tell him, push it a little more this way as he brushes up. Yep, just a little too loopy. Yeah, I like that a lot more. Really stay low, try that again. The thing you don't want to do is hit a severe angle with not a lot of speed because it gives them the ATP. So when we hit this shot, we really want to hit almost a winner. So again, you can practice at home with a friend. You're both trying to get a dead dink to hit a shot of destruction. Got it. Pickleball lovers, what do you think of this forehand shot of destruction? It hits the court, blows up, and your opponents, they don't like you. Leave your comments, save 10% on any paddle, keeps us in business, and saves you money. The only win-win in life, and let's not forget to have a good day.